Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. I am your host for We Grow Wednesday, and my name is Waylon the Indoor Farmer, and we're going to head over to all the spots that we're live and tickle the old algorithm. We say hi, we say let's grow, we say let's review, we say let's talk about, we say let's play. It's all about community. It's the only reason I came on to these interwebs, and so we head all over to the places and we tickle the things. And so we're going to play a little intro to help us get some time for that. If you could help me out with that, hit the like button, share it out, tag some friends. If you're watching this, you might be catching the replay. If you do, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think of the show. We'll be right back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's grow.
When the indoor farmer has a tale to tell, under the glow of LED lights where his stories dwell, he's not just growing greens, he's sowing seeds of thought. In a studio with a microphone where wisdom's bought. We grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for a communal time. With Waylon, we'll learn to grow in life, in love, and in what we sow. He's a man of the soil and a man of the word, a veteran with a vision, his voice undeterred. From cannabis tales to the latest farm tech, he shows where the nerds and the farmers intersect. He lights up the airwaves with truth and care, sharing joys, the highs, and yes, the wear and tear. On We Grow Wednesday, we're all one big team. Growing together is the ultimate dream. We Grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for a communal time. We'll and we'll learn to grow in life, in love, and in what we sow. He's a man of the soil and a man of the word, a veteran with a vision, his voice undeterred. From cannabis tales to the latest farm tech, it shows where the nerds and the farmers intersect. He lights up the airwaves with truth and care, sharing joys, the highs, and yes, the wear and tear. On We Grow Wednesday, we're all one big team. Growing together is the ultimate dream. We Grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Join Waylon for our journey so fine. Learning, laughing, and sometimes sad, but always together from the good to the bad. He speaks of the benefits, the pros and the cons of the plant that has helped him feel less withdrawn. With guests from all walks, stories to share, Waylon makes sure that no one feels like they're there alone. So come every Wednesday, find your place in his light, where Waylon the indoor farmer invites you to grow not just plants but your soul, your mind, in a world where together we're truly aligned. Tune in and grow with us, let's expand our view on We Grow Wednesday with Waylon. It's true.
Waylon the indoor farmer has a tale to tell. Under the glow of LED lights where his stories dwell, he's not just growing greens, he's sowing seeds of thought. In a studio with a microphone where wisdom's bought. We Grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for a communal time with Waylon. We'll learn to grow in life, in love, and in what we sow. He's a man of the soil and a man of the word, a veteran with a vision, his voice undeterred. From cannabis tales to the latest farm tech, it shows where the nerds and the farmers intersect. He lights up the airwaves with truth and care, sharing joys, the highs, and yes, the wear and tear. On We Grow Wednesday, we're all one big team. Growing together is the ultimate dream. We Grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for a communal time with Waylon. We'll learn to grow in life, in love, and in what we sow. He's a man of the soil and a man of the word, A veteran with a vision, his voice undeterred. From cannabis tales to the latest farm tech, it shows where the nerds and the farmers intersect. He lights up the airwaves with truth and care, sharing joys, the highs, and yes, the wear and tear.
When indoor farm.
And we're back. Hello, guys. It's Wednesday. We Grow Wednesday every week. Middle of the week. Try to get things, keep them moving. We're almost like magnesium for the week. Anyway, we're gonna have some fun. I got some different things we're gonna pull up that are more interesting on the health and wellness side of things, and of course, we're going to do the number post today. Number spin. Get you guys some numbers finally this week. So if you haven't gotten in there, there hasn't been a spin yet this week. So you get 3 chances today alone, plus 1 tomorrow for the Indoor Farmer Locals community. So before we get started, head over there, support your boy, support this show. This show alone is enough to support and sign up and log in on the indoorfarmer.locals.com and even decide to become a paying member for $2 a month. Now, the reason I say this show is alone worth it is because I don't see a lot of shows that are news, I guess, specific about health and wellness. Wednesdays, I don't talk about what I'm growing necessarily, but I talk about what's happening in the world with our food, our agriculture, health, wellness, etc. I don't see enough of that. I see other podcasts that will touch on that here and there. They may have a guest on or something, and that's great. But nobody that has one show that just focuses on that. We had a couple good shows earlier this week, so check out yesterday's Spoon River Drive episode. It was good. All right, let me pull up a couple things that I wanted to find. I had them pulled up, but then I had to jump around hitting the notifications for every area of the internet, so I kind of messed myself up a little bit. That's okay. We're here. Alice, hello. I see you popping around. Thank you for hanging out. You're my first commenter today. Alice, you get an extra spot on the door prize for being my first commenter of the day. Also, I didn't say this. I didn't remind you guys this week, but I made a rule that the first person on the number post gets an extra spot on the number wheel every week. So it's it comes and goes different times. As far as when I make it, usually after game night on Sundays. But if you get in there, number 1, you get 2 spots. I don't know who was number 1. I haven't looked at it yet this week, so we're going to be checking that out, I'm sure, in a minute. I think let me make sure I share the sound in here. There we go. Okay, well, just as the cookie crumbles, as they say, I'm going straight down the line with a few items that I found that I saved. I usually post them on my profile so that way I can come back to them. I sent you a message about going into the number spot. Well, let me check that out real quick for you. I think maybe there it is. There it is. It says, I got this when I try to go in the link above the Cash App. Above the Cash App. There shouldn't be anything to do with Cash App to get into the locals number post. It's not using secure connection. There's a problem with the security certificate. Yeah, that's something coming from Facebook. What are you trying to get to, Alice? Let me know what you're actually trying to get to. Are you trying to get on the number post on locals? Because I'll pull it up. I'll show you what's up. Here is locals. Locals is not a Facebook app, so right now we have a post up on locals from 10:05, so that must not be. Here's the right one. Okay, I need to unpin this other one. That's why I put the date on there, guys. Make sure you read the date. I don't always get a chance to come in here and clean it up. Okay, so yeah, you're going to look at it. You're going to see October 13th, 2025, number wheel time. And it tells you what to do. Let me look in here, Alice. Maybe I can find out. Hey, Diane, Betty, hello, ladies. I'm first. Okay, Rose got number 1 this week. She must have knew. She must have remembered when I said you get 2 spots. Look at that. She gave me the laugh emoji. Well, you get 2 spots, Rose. Alice, I do see you in here. Okay. Going through Facebook, that's probably why. Yeah, no, I see you on here. We'll have to talk about it when I get some more time, but yeah, it looks like you're good on there. No problem. We will hand out numbers a little later, but for now, I want to show you guys this video. Hope there's no music.
Roll out of bed and sweep to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and pray that coffee fixes my entire life. Do. Here are Ziba. Alright. Don't spill it. The precious stuff lives. You need it. I don't need it.
You need it. Just talking her way through it.
Enhances my life. Alrighty.
It's intense.
Comes the tough part.
Here comes the tough part, she said. She needs another handle there.
Oh yeah, much better. Okay.
Oh.
Wild. Alright. Let's see what we can add. Oh no.
Alright, somebody just kick him.
Cow's milk? It's like
You're out of here, bud. You need to get out from inside my asshole. We'll see you later.
Alright, there you go. Shut the fridge door.
As soon as one of my moderators comes in.
Nothing like a cup of coffee in the morning. Yeah, cheers to no one.
What's up, Alan?
It's good though. Roll out of bed and sweep to the kitchen.
Alright, so we can play it again while I'm muted, I guess. Talk about it. So, isn't that intense? Like, can you imagine? Let's see. Let's see here. Get a couple people. Just go on about your day. Go find something else to troll at. Anyway, so can you imagine, like, so somebody made the comment when I shared this that your shoulders would be, like, he said, imagine needing your shoulders in your 40s or something like to that effect. And I'm like, well, I don't know. If you were doing something like this, I don't know, she seems younger than 40 for sure. So she's probably been doing this a while. And imagine her getting to that age. I just imagine her shoulders being pretty ripped, pretty strong by that time, you know? What do you guys think? Would it over time be a pretty bad thing to do? I mean, think about mountain climbers and people that are up there, just sheer cliffs and crazy stuff like that. It's got to be, like, you got to have this kind of endurance to do that, I would imagine, right? Hey, Margaret. So yeah, it's I don't know. Her name is Olivia Vivian, athlete. So clearly an athlete, but man, could you imagine this being? Yeah, they asked the same thing twice. You need to go. If somebody could remove Brandon Beck, please, from the chat. We'll see you later. So I guess we don't need to talk about it forever, but yeah, it's just intense. Let me look at her page a little bit here. Ninja Warrior. Yeah, I mean, but I would assume like more rock climbing and stuff. But it looks like she probably does a lot of things. I hear, of course, Ninja Warrior. Yep. Oh, I can't play the music. So that's, of course, the American Ninja Warrior. The wall, they call it. The inverted wall at the end. Or the curve wall. I'm not sure how they name it. Hey, Ted, what's up, man? What's up, man? Checking out this gal on Facebook here who the first thing I saw was her climbing around in her kitchen using um, just monkey bars and stuff. All right, no one heard me. I guess. Can I just? How do I do it? Let's see. Oh, I guess I can do it over here. Yeah. Thank you. I don't need that in my life. Go troll somebody else. All right. So she does a lot of things, obviously, but yeah, we don't need to look at them all. But it's pretty cool that she just brought it into the kitchen, her everyday life, rock climbing and stuff. You got to be a rock climber pretty much to do American Ninja Warrior for the most part. Let me find the next video. I got a few things here that I shared. I think I watched it for like a couple minutes. Well, we got to pontificate on it. Plus the damn delay on Facebook. Yeah, I got to take 5 minutes just to find out what you guys think about something. And then we got a friend of mine, a local business called Creation by Design. Teeth whitening, and she does gems on the teeth, which you might think is funny, but there's so many different versions. There's like tiny ones. There's like all kinds of different sort of decorations people are doing. But the teeth whitening was what kind of got me on it. Let's listen to what she got nominated. In fact, you know what? We need to go to the business instead. That's not going to do us any good. She's just saying thank you for the nominations. Here, I'll just go find it. There it is. Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool business because think about it kind of reminds me a little bit of what I'm doing, and that is talking about health and wellness while being in the sort of connected to cannabis and cannabis community and that sort of thing. And with her, she's connecting teeth whitening to the gems and the sort of fun side of things, the sort of community aspect and the I hate to sound really old, but like the cool side, the hip side of things, it's probably a better word. I can't think of it. But yeah, just doing different things like these whitening before and after videos. It's a local Peoria business. So if you're a local person listening and watching, go check it out and maybe hit the nomination button or whatever it is for the community business Peoria. It's cool though. Like you can get all the fancy schmancy bling bling, but you can also just get an appointment to whiten the teeth, like a special thing. It's not like a dentist's sort of teeth whitening application that they do. It's a different thing. I haven't had it done yet. I'm thinking about doing this on for my birthday. We'll see. But she does other things, esthetician kind of stuff, body services, and I think nails, I want to say. I wonder if maybe she'll see this video and maybe comment. But yeah, some cool stuff locally. Hey, Brenda, have a good day. Oh, don't give them an out. Wow. Wow, Brenda. You're one of my moderators. Let's see. Oh, I see. Who deleted the comments by moderator? Okay, it says. I see. Well, I don't know if that means what I think it means, but probably not. All right, let's go back here. Now I got a couple more before we go out and look at a couple of sites where I find just, weekly articles on health and wellness and food and such. And I got, okay, here's one. The fig sap. Have you guys ever seen fig sap? Hey, Jess, I shared that post on my boyfriend's messenger because he loves doing the monkey bars. Oh, nice. I went in anyway, Alice. Oh, okay, I see. Diane, I'll run the rumble. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, fig sap. Fig sap. They say it's supposed to be really good. Most people have no idea how a fig sap is worth its weight in gold. These are three different, I don't know, it's the same article? Magic of fig sap. Let's see. Fig sap is the milky substance extracted from fig trees. It is a natural remedy with a rich history in traditional medicine, often overshadowed by the fruit itself. Fig sap offers a variety of health benefits thanks to its antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties. Interesting. Remarkable health benefits of fig sap. I don't think I've ever had a fig, which someone brought up fig Newtons, and I thought, okay, there's probably some fig in fig Newtons, but I got to assume it's not all that much. Yes, thanks, ladies. Hashtag ladies of WTIF. Let's go. I love that one. It's our new favorite hashtag because where the boys at, except for the troll. And then Ted. Ted was hanging out. Appreciate you, Ted. Alan said hello. Are you still here? Two guys? The two guys and all the ladies. Okay. Antimicrobial properties. Wart removal. Digestive aid. Anti-inflammatory effects. Skin health and regeneration. Antioxidant protection. Boost immune system. Natural pain reliever. Respiratory health. Reduces skin blemishes, supports oral health, treats skin care conditions, antiviral potential, aids in hair health, helps control blood sugar. Wow. Let me just read the bottom one here. Preliminary research suggests fig sap may regulate blood sugar levels and support insulin sensitivity. Ooh, insulin sensitivity. That's a little bit of a big thing. Hey, thanks, Ted. Appreciate it, brother. How are you? What are you up to growing wise, Ted? You got anything going on right now? You grow indoors, right? Tell me what you guys have growing. It's a transitional season. We're in October, so I want to see what everybody's doing in the weather change. Let's see. Tells you how to use it. Pain relief balm. Diluted oral and digestive remedies. Wow. Fig sap is pretty big stuff. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay. Wow. Okay. We'll go back to Facebook for the next one. But that's pretty cool. I mean, you only thought, hey, they're the thing they put in the fruit and cake. Fruit and cake. It's not a cookie. It's Fig Newton. That's all we thought of until now. Now I know. All right, I know I had something else. Oh, here's another one I didn't mention in the thumbnail.
Hey Gary, how does swimming in chlorine hurt the body?
Chlorine itself, when you put your hand in a chlorinated pool, within 15 seconds, that is absorbed into your bloodstream, directly into your bloodstream. So again, if you wouldn't drink a glass of chlorine, don't swim in it. And the craziest thing I've heard is that I'm going to put coconut oil on my kids to try to get them to block the chlorine or the other things in the pool. That does not work. And first of all, the most dangerous part of chlorinated pools is not actually the water itself. It's the air 6 feet above the pool. You're breathing it in your lungs, and it's dramatically impacting your lungs and your nervous system. Chlorine is not good for you. The CDC and every other regulatory body will tell you that it is a neurotoxin. Don't put neurotoxins in your body and don't breathe them.
Hey, Gary, how does swimming in chlorine?
So chlorine. The troll is still messaging me, calling me a fucking weirdo and a bunch of stuff. So any of my friends who are friends with that kind of guy, you know what? I don't give ultimatums, but I don't see how you could support both of us. He says I was just disagreeing with him. Oh, why are you calling me out? How are you gonna keep calling me out for disagreeing with you, bro? You don't come in my live stream and the first thing you say is "LOL, what the hell," and just start talking shit about what I'm watching. So anyway, you guys can go and support him if you like, but I don't need that kind of support. Interesting about the insulin comment, right, Alice? I thought so too. I didn't know it had a connection with insulin. Look up how do figs grow. That's a good idea, Diane. I can do that. But this guy's talking about chlorine. What do we think about chlorine? There were a few good comments on this. One of them was chlorine is in our bath water, the water we brush our teeth with, the water we wash our dishes with. So, actually, you know what? Let's use Garden Savvy. Let's go to Garden Savvy on a Wednesday. Go to the Garden AI. Yep, I already unfriended the guy. Just go away. There's no need for you to stir up this hornet's nest because I match energies. You guys know I don't sit here and talk trash about people on my show, but when they bring it to my show, get ready. Oh, all right. What do we got here? All right, Diane. Good question. How do figs grow? Number one, choosing the right location. Figs thrive in a warm climate with plenty of sunlight. Choose a spot in your garden that receives full sun for at least 6 to 8 hours a day. Number two, soil preparation. Figs prefer well-drained soil enriched with organic matter. You can improve drainage by mixing in compost or well-rotted manures. Okay, well-rotted manures. Interesting. Number three, planting. It's best to plant figs in the spring or early fall. Dig a hole that's twice the size of the root ball and set the tree in it, so it's level with the surrounding soil. For watering, figs like moderate watering while water deeply, especially during dry spells. But be cautious of overwatering as they don't like soggy soil. Well, what do you mean? They're outside. How are they not going to like soggy soil? Well, I guess the climate. Fertilizing. Feed your fig tree with a balanced fertilizer. Apply it in early spring and again in late summer to encourage growth and fruit production. 6, pruning, pest and disease, harvesting. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure. Was there something, or were you just curious, Diane? Or is there something weird about them that you aren't into? Kayla, what's up, girl? How are you? What do we think about chlorine in our water everywhere? It absorbs into our skin, and I don't like to go to the public pool as much anymore, not because of that, but because I just think of it as like butt juice water. Everyone's just hanging out in it, blowing their noses in it, peeing in it, and yeah, it's getting filtered with like massive amounts of chlorine. But what do you guys think? Does anyone out there still go to the public pools? Hey, thanks, Jess. I appreciate you jumping over on the X. If you happen to be watching from X, looks like I'm not getting much X algorithm today. But I did get a few followers recently on X. Shouts out. But if you're watching from X, comment on the post itself, like Jess just did, and we'll see it later. Yeah, let's see a hashtag WTIF. Let's wake it up here. Let's go. If I can get 5 individual hashtag WTIFs, I'll hit this bong one time. I think I need it. Little people messing with my mojo today. But okay, yeah, so it's interesting that he says all this because swimming pools would probably have a lot higher concentration than, say, your bath water, but there's still some chlorine in there, you know? You won't go to any public pools, Alice? Your son's pool to swim? I mean, like, I'll probably still go once in a while, you know? But I don't, it doesn't interest me. Although, like, I'll be honest, a hotel pool sounds fun. Although you're still dealing with the chlorine thing, and then it's like you're locking it inside a room, an indoor pool. Maybe they have ventilation more in the hotel pool. Oh, there we go. We got 5. We got all 5. Wow. Ask and ye shall receive. Look at this, ladies. Can't believe you pulled it through like that fast. That's crazy. We got Diane. We got Margaret. We got Alice. And we got Jess. And we got Kayla. Very cool. Wow. Thanks, ladies. The hashtag ladies of WTIF. I guess I should have just made you do that instead. Where'd my Letsgrow go? Ah, here we are. I'll use a clipper lighter. It's the little round ones. They're a little more healthy if we're talking health and wellness, and I know it's not healthy at all to really smoke, but it is a little cleaner. It's, well, probably a lot cleaner, to be honest. The butane that you're using to light things is not very clean in, say, a Bic lighter. But when you get a clipper lighter, it starts off using what they call food grade butane. So if you can find the little round ones, you're going to be getting, because you're soaking that product, you're soaking that with the lighter fluid when you're lighting it. That's why, as we talked about yesterday, is I'm moving to eating FICO a little bit more, at least every few days or every other day, or hopefully, I don't know if I'll do it every day, but I did have a pretty good experience yesterday, although I would say I could do a little less even than what I did. So that's good news. It means I'm even a cheaper date than I thought. Cheers, guys. I actually cut my lip, the top of my lip, outside of my lip today when I was trimming my mustache. I don't think I've ever done that. It was crazy. I was like, oh, it was so painful for this tiny little prick. Spam call. Spam call. Can't do it. Cheers. And thank you, ladies. Definitely needed a little break. What else do we got here? This guy makes some good points about the chlorine, but it just makes me think and worry about all of our water, like me in the bathtub, me doing dishes, rinsing my mouth out after brushing my teeth. Oh, this isn't really health and wellness. I guess maybe you could call it that, but man, look at this 3-year. This was 3 years ago in 2022, 2024, and this year, 2025. Let's go. Not much has changed with me. I mean, I did have a beard back here, a longer beard. Then I trimmed it off a little bit. It was even shorter back then. Like, where'd my chin go? Oh no, where'd it go? I'm not sure what that sign was saying, but it looks funny trying to think about it. Like, does it say clown? Oh no, that's right. It said clout chaser. I remember that now. But yeah, and then this year I had my booth. I'm having to have more merch on me each picture. In each picture, each picture. If I can stutter it through. There we go. Yes, it's kind of fun. I know I got something else in my profile to show you. Oh wow, this guy. I don't know if you ever see this guy's videos, and I'm not sure if I can even play this video without like.
Watch what nuts do to our body. A walnut is really good for you. It's loaded with omega-3 fats or with fiber, but right next to it, cashew. Cashew is not a nut. I know cashews are delicious, but your body doesn't think so. Pistachios are good for you. They're the highest melatonin-containing compound, one of 2 antioxidants in your mitochondria. Here's a trick. Always get pistachios in the shell. Blueberries. When I was a kid, blueberries were little bitty tiny things, and now they've been hybridized to basically be the size of grapes. So don't get carried away with modern blueberries. They've mostly been bred for sugar content.
Turkey bacon?
Why anybody would be eating turkey bacon is beyond my imagination. The turkey was fed corn and soybeans, so it's an inflammatory bomb. End of story.
Portobello mushrooms?
So portobello mushrooms are rich sources of prebiotics.
Love the portobellos.
And these fibers feed friendly bacteria.
Prebiotics.
The more mushrooms that you get into your diet, the more your friendly bacteria actually tell you you're not hungry.
Acai berries?
So acai berries are actually prebiotics, one of the best ways to improve mitochondrial health and mitochondrial function. Now, acai bowls may be one of the worst foods you can eat because they're quite frankly mostly sugar.
Which is better for weight loss, bottled water or tap water?
Neither. People are told you got to drink a lot of water. There's no human studies that show that that's a good idea. Water dilutes out our electrolytes like sodium and chloride. And sodium and chloride are essential for muscles to actually contract. In fact, one of the top reasons marathon runners collapse isn't dehydration. It's drinking too much water without electrolytes. So on the day-to-day, just drink enough water to not be thirsty. Number 2, coffee and tea dehydrate you. This is also a myth. Their water content will keep you hydrated, and they can absolutely count towards your daily intake. Number 3.
Wow, did you know that?
China took healthy volunteers and they put them on a 14-day water fast where they got nothing but water, with one exception. One group got 100 calories per day of prebiotic fiber. The folks who got the prebiotic fiber had no hunger, even with a 14-day water fast. Why? These guys were feeding their bacteria. The bacteria, in turn, sent GLP signals to the brain saying, hey, we're full. Our bacteria are perfectly capable of making that. That's how we discovered this hormone. So one of the keys for weight loss is you want to feed bacteria. It's remarkable how much this works. A lot of my patients.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Can anybody let me know? Is my music in the background like coming up over this guy at all, or what do I say? Is he overshadowing the man? Is it interfering with the video at all? Let me hear from you ladies and anyone watching on Facebook. Who's watching on Facebook? Let me hear you in the comments. What's up? I don't mean those of you that are on both sides. I want to see everybody on Rumble. Don't hear music. You don't, but you hear the guy though. Okay, good.
Are just addicted to it. A lot of people are surprised that most of our weight loss or gain is actually controlled by the bugs that live in our gut. And we now know from both animal studies and human studies that there are lean bacteria and there are obesogenic bacteria. One of the tricks is to give lean bacteria what they want to eat. Avocados are really one of the best foods that you can eat. They're almost pure fat and fiber, and it's fiber that your gut buddies love.
Cheers, Betty.
Tomatoes. Now, remember, tomatoes are not a vegetable. They are a fruit. And the scary thing about tomatoes is that the peel and the seeds have lectins. In fact, fairly nasty lectins. So if you have issues with joint pain, arthritis, this is not your friend. People know that there's something wrong. They're eating healthier than ever, and yet they're sicker than ever.
It's gonna cut. It's gonna get me.
Yes.
This music.
Yes. It all comes down to this key aspect of your biology, and most doctors have no idea about it. Instead of following
I love my avocados.
advice doctors give to everybody, you need to figure out which gut type you
I bought some guacamole.
Start from there. That's when you can start to notice some big changes in your health. If you feel sluggish, bloated, or gassy after eating, if you struggled with consistent weight gain, or if you feel completely drained of energy even first thing in the morning, there's a very good chance you'll fall into one of the 3 major gut types. Finding out your gut type is the first step to getting your bloating, weight gain, or low energy under control. And I've included a link to a simple quiz you can take to learn yours. It's only a few easy questions. It'll take you less than a minute to finish, and at the end, you'll receive custom-tailored information about your gut type. This information is completely free. You don't even have to enter your email to unlock it. The best part is you can take what you learn and put it to use today. So go ahead and click on the link below to take the gut.
So that's where he wants to. That's where he wants to sell you something. But I mean, the guy's pretty. Seems to be pretty knowledgeable. I mean, he kind of pushes back against a lot of the pre or common, I guess, misconceptions or common conceptions about things. He started off. I remember him being the. He talked about poop a lot. It was like your gut and all this and that. And he's doing a lot of different things now, and I'm all for it. He seems like a decent source. I'm not going to say believe everything the man says. Like that's probably not that's smart for anyone. But I do kind of follow along and check out his stuff. Let's see. I might have had one more. Oh yeah, there's there's a couple more. I guess we got this one here. Parsley. I guess a lot of somebody said if you just eat fresh food anyway, you don't need to worry about parsley. But I'm like, well, it's true, man. But like, it's good to know about parsley. It says you've probably seen it as a garnish on your plate and pushed it aside without a second thought. But science says parsley might be the strongest kidney cleansing herb nature has to offer. Packed with antioxidants, chlorophyll, and essential vitamins like A, C, and K, parsley acts like a natural diuretic. Sorry, it's a little far away from me. It increases urine output, helping your kidneys flush out excess salt, toxins, and heavy metals that silently build up in your system. And it doesn't stop there. Parsley also, see more. Oh damn, helps prevent kidney stones by reducing calcium oxalate deposits and balancing pH levels in the urine. Studies have shown that parsley extract can significantly support kidney filtration and reduce oxidative stress in renal tissues. In simple terms, it gives your kidneys a break from working overtime. That's a big deal, especially in the world where poor hydration, processed foods, and sugar overload put constant strain on their vital organs. It's true. Whether brewed in tea, blended in smoothies, or added raw into meals, just a handful of fresh parsley can kickstart your body's natural detox process. Unlike harsh cleanses and synthetic detox products, parsley offers gentle, nourishing support without side effects. I feel like eating a whole handful of parsley right now. Your kidneys are your body's unsung heroes, filtering 50 gallons of blood daily. If they're clogged or inflamed, your whole system suffers. Give them a rest. Go green. Go parsley. That's what's up. Okay. Interesting, right? It's a pretty good one. Had to stop buying avocados like a month ago and start buying avocado mash. Huh. It's way easier to buy avocados in the form of guacamole or mashed avocado. I didn't know that. What do you mean easier? Just to find like fresh avocados? Is that what you're saying? All right. I know I had another one, a couple other ones. I made a post about fasting, and I don't think we talked about this last week, but it says when the body is hungry or in fasting, it starts a process called autophagy. Autophagy. This means the body autophagy. Autophagy, I think, is the only way to say that. This means the body breaks down and reuses damaged or unhealthy cells. This helps remove cells that could lead to disease like cancer or conditions like Alzheimer's. That seems to be pretty good information. Autophagy means self-eating. It's a natural cellular process in which the body recycles damaged components and proteins, particularly during fasting or periods of low nutrient intake. This biological cleanup mechanism plays a key role in maintaining cellular health by breaking down and removing dysfunctional parts before they accumulate and cause harm. Japanese scientist Yoshinori Osumi was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology of Medicine in 2016 for his groundbreaking work in discovering the genes behind this essential process. Beyond its cellular housekeeping role, autophagy has been linked to longevity and disease prevention. Studies suggest that activating autophagy through intermittent fasting or caloric restriction may reduce the risk of chronic disease like cancer, type 2 diabetes, and neurodegenerative disorders such as Alzheimer's. As scientists continue to explore this powerful process, autophagy, I might be saying that right, I'm sorry, autophagy, I've been saying it wrong, autophagy is emerging as a cornerstone of prevention health strategies and age-related disease research. Okay, that's a lot to take in. What do you all think? Doing a little more fasting now. I did a 2-day fast. I lost 5 pounds, and I'm probably just going to gain it right back. Need to get myself back in the gym. I still been feeling a little weird, a little swimmy in the head. I woke up today with like I don't know if it was a headache or like I could just feel my blood pumping extra hard in my head. It wasn't the same thing as you might think a headache. Wait, why is that? Oh no, didn't I? Okay. Did we? Somebody might be able to tell me. Did we talk about the head swing last week? Did we talk about this?
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm about to cry. It's so good.
We can't listen to the music, but everyone's talking about how good it is. They're having neckgasms right now. Did we talk about this last week? Anybody remember? This thing is insane. Oh, he's back. The troll's back. Well, hey, little troll, if you got somewhere else you can go that will help yourself better, go find that. Anyway, such a weird invention, but also seems like it would. I feel like it would feel good. Hey, Mama Rochi, what's up? How are you? So there's like got a 20% off link too if anybody's really wanting to get it bad. Not much, Mama Rochi. How are you doing? We're going to be getting to the number spin pretty soon. If you guys haven't gotten yourself a number over on locals, we're going to be handing those out in just a minute. We haven't even left my profile yet because I've been sharing anything I see that I think is interesting and worth talking about on this show on Wednesdays. I share it on my profile, so a lot of you might follow me there and see those already, but I like to share them out on the interwebs all over the place. Not sure if I knew about. I don't know if I shared this either. I'm good. I was over on Facebook, then I remembered you can't see comments. Well, maybe. Oh, there you are. Avocados are full of healthy. Yeah, today it kind of came back just in time for haters to come through. Avocados are full of healthy fatty acids. Yes, they love avocados. Seem to be very good for us. Oh, oops. All right, yeah, I'm seeing you. I'm sorry. I was probably just reading at that time, and I wasn't seeing a lot of comments on Facebook side anyway. Anyway, this is about beets. Beets tied to 46% less colon cancer per weekly serving. Ethan Evers, The Elder Prescription. Thanks, Ethan. The Elder Prescription. Never seen that, but just one weekly serving of beets was all it took to be associated with an amazing 46% drop in colorectal. I'm like colorectal cancer risk. That's according to an observational study in Europe. What could make this sweet root vegetable so healthy? It's an enriched source of folate. Oh, folate, that's good. We need more folate and not folic acid. They're linking that to autism, you guys. That's a whole other conversation, but let's see. Betaine, caffeic acid, and the flavonoid camphorol. But its true secret sauce may be betalains and betannins. They're both powerful antioxidants that give beets their dark red color and have also shown toxicity to the cancer cells in the test tube in clinical trials. This amazing vegetable for its juice has reduced blood pressure, improved cognitive function, and even boosted athletic performance in people. So consider adding beets to your list of regular health vegetables. Interesting. Do you feel the beat? I think I feel the beat now. I feel the beat. I feel the beat. Was there anything else? Okay, I think we actually might have talked about some of these other things. October 9th, last Wednesday. Did we have a show last Wednesday? Let's check it out real fast. Okay. We did. Okay, and yeah, that's okay. We might have talked about it, but there's a few other things that I shared that I need to remember, and that's what I need to do is find out what I've shown and what I haven't. So like the compost heating for homes, and this mushroom powered waterless toilet uses mycelium to safely compost human waste. I don't know if we looked at that or not last week. It says the world's first, but I'm guessing there's other composting style toilets, but using mycelium seems like a good alternative, or if it's even true. I got to remind you guys almost every time that the stuff I share, it can every bit of information you see right now can be fake. It's just crazy. So it's like, do I think this could be true? Yeah, it could be true. Would it be nice? Sure. Yeah, it'd be nice. Like every other thing I saw, like, are people really swinging on their necks, or those AI people? I don't know. But for what I can see, I like to show you guys, and you make your own decision on it, right? Fungi absorbs odor and accelerates decomposition, while microbes convert it into nutrient-rich compost. So, I mean, we've had composting toilets, but this one just seems like an interesting version. And this was actually a pretty good one. Why not use your compost to heat your home? So it heats your home by wrapping these plastic tubes and then pushing water through them through the inside of the compost bale. And the compost bale gets to, I think, 160 degree, or no, 149 degrees Fahrenheit inside there. So that can keep your home pretty warm and toasty. Beets are sweet raw, yeah. Or turnips. But turnips aren't really sweet though, are they? I like eating turnips like apples raw. I had the purple kohlrabi we talked about on Monday. Hey Brian, you love beets? Okay. Nice. I should try get some more beets. Yeah, this is kind of a cool idea. Circulation pump. Run water, like a radiator type system, and keep the house pretty warm in the wintertime. I like it. And I wonder, 149 degrees, I wonder if you can amplify that somehow with multiple piles, multiple systems, and then I wonder if you could actually get to a boiling temperature. I forgot the temperature of boiling, but I'm guessing it has to get a little warmer than that, obviously. But if you could get to boiling, then you could almost make steam power out of composting. Interesting. Kohlrabi's good, bro. Yeah, my son was. We were chopping little bits of it off, like like little kohlrabi chips. But he seems to like it. Okay, we're gonna see what else before we move on. What's that? Oh, yeah, I remember I wanted to talk about this.
Into the mattress cover at the perfect temperature to help you.
So I can't listen to the video. He's got some music playing, but it's a mattress cover. Instead of having a blanket that is like a heated blanket, this mattress cover itself actually changes the temperature and has all the doodads and electronics. Let's just read it here. Pod 5, sleep that fits your needs. Pod 5 transforms any bed into an intelligent, adaptive environment. Automatically adjusts temperature, elevation and sound. It adjusts elevation somehow and sound to maximize sleep performance and optimize health. CLS. Okay. Interesting. The video goes very fast, but I think you get the gist. Looks like it takes water, put water in the system. So it can keep itself cooled down. I think that's about it. Yep, that's about it, guys. But it was, well, at least it from my profile. Let's head over to locals, get some numbers passed out. What do you say? All right. Refresh the screen. Oh man, getting a little bit of a headache again. Better just put my goggles back on. I know some farmers that used to heat their barn with composting corn cobs. Hell yeah, composting all the scrap, 50 years old and I don't ever think I've eaten beets. What, Mama Rochi? No beets? I like to eat beets now. Oh wow, the beets conversation got exciting. I like beets, just don't get the juice on anything white. Ah, that's a good point, Alice. I like to eat beets raw, cut them into little cubes. Oh, okay. Like a spoon or something. Okay, we're over here on the indoorfarmer.locals.com. If you want to help support, sign up. It's $2 a month. I do appreciate it. Rose gets the number 1 spot, and she gets it twice because I made a new rule. The first person to comment on the number post each week gets 2 spots. JB, number 2. We got some more things to look at after the number spin, so stick around. Plus, we have the door prize a little later on. Door prize this week, anybody that wins the door prize gets the option to get an extra spot on the Level Up Mycelium, or Mycology, Level Up Mycology. Keep doing that. Level Up Mycology giveaway that I'm doing, posted on my page. You know what? In fact, we should point that out one more time because it's happening Friday. We're going to do this spin again. This is round 2. It says round 2. Make sure you're not clicking on the first one because it won't say round 2. It won't have the date 10/3, so the month of October. It has the rules on here, what you follow, what you have to do. It's behind the chat on the screen, but it tells you exactly what to do, and you can get in on the second round of this giveaway. Now, that's why I'm telling you this, because the door prize today will give you a chance to win an extra spot on that, or the regular door prize, like you might already have won. Indoor Farmer Game Night ticket. Margaret, you're number 3. Joe Orzel, you're number 4. Number 4. Perry Wood, you're number 5. Nobody, number 6. Ronaldo, what's up, brother? Number 6. Jess, number 7. Hey, thanks, Jess. Yeah, I'm feeling better, but still feel a little bit weird. My head was weird this morning. I get lots of migraines, but seem to be a little excessive. Jess is number 7. Trent Allgood, number 8. Good to see you, Trent. Don't forget to get over here. I'm going to spin this like 3 times. Alice, number 9. Oh, I just typed in 8. Number 9. Diane, number 10. Kayla, number 11. I will refresh one more time. Ronaldo, I don't think I saw you on here. Mama Rochi, if you want to get on here, you're welcome. Nope. Ronaldo, just let me know you're heading over there if you're going to go grab a spot. What up from the grow room? Nice. Working on the planties. Just give them a minute to respond. Or I guess I can start putting out numbers on the wheel. Number 11. This was yesterday's sad door prize wheel. Going to see the headphones? Head shop. Oh. I'm going to see the lovely ladies from the Happy Hippie Head Shop on Saturday. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw they had an event going on, but I already going down to Quincy to see Mr. Matt Anderson. I didn't even know about the other event, but he invited me down. He's got a pretty big thing going on. I'd like to get them back into game night sometime. Would be great. Although we already have, we have excessive number of prizes now, and it's starting to become an issue. So I might have to instead get sponsors that are additional sponsors to be monetary, where they pay me a few bucks a week to advertise, and then I get the few bucks. And what we do is we pump up the prizes that are currently on the wheel to be bigger prizes rather than add prizes to the wheel, because at some point I can't just spend 4 hours giving away 40 prizes. The prizes have to get bigger themselves versus multiple prizes. Anyway, I digress. Let me go look. I gave a few minutes here. Mama Rochi, let's go. Number 12. And you know what, Mama Rochi, we should revisit you guys coming on my show sometime, because now that I do it during the day, maybe we can make that happen. Although I know you guys work too and do other things, so we'll figure it out. But I remember before it was like, oh, we do the same show on Mondays. Remember? We're like, yeah, we can't do it at the same. We can't come over to each other's show. But now maybe we should get you on a Wednesday or a Monday or something. Um, Ronaldo, let me see if he commented. No. Rose, hello, Rose. Oh, you know what, Rose? You made me reminded me. You get 2 spots on the wheel for being the number 1 person. Ronaldo. Let's see. Ronaldo. There he is. I knew it. I knew he was going. Got him. Number 13. Ooh. Number 13 in October. October 15th. Whoa. Is that spooky? Maybe it's spooky. Choose to. It could be spooky if you choose it to be. Smoking the blue monster. Nice. Yes, Rose. Every week now, the number wheel. Whoever the first commenter is. And today, I'm also doing this. The first commenter on the show today gets an extra spot on the door prize, which was Alice. Alice Martin was number 1. You could do that. We only do Thursday night vibes. Oh, okay. I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind going back to nighttime, but not as a single dad. It's hard to do. Got to have the nighttime for that evening bonding of the fight, of the wrestle to get into sleep. All right, let's go. Congrats to the winners. Every time that you spin, you get yourself on the number wheel. You get 4 chances to win, and you do not have to be there. This is one of my ways of showing a little bit of, appreciation to my subscribers. So if you want to support me, don't think about the prizes, don't think about the fun part of it, but think about what you're supporting. My end goal, my vision. Think about what I'm thinking 20 years down the road, when I have my little piece of land and a facility, and I have plans all the way to that point. So think about what I'm doing, and maybe you want to come and support. Sign up on locals. And if you're already signed up, consider increasing your subscription. If you're already subscribed and you can't like unsubscribe to bump up the subscription, you could just throw me a tip on there, if you're feeling froggy. Or don't even do that. Just buy some merch. Buy a shirt, buy a hat, buy a magnet. We've got the banner. Got all kinds of goodies you could purchase from me. Let's do business instead of ask for a tip. Number 9 is our first spin. We're going to do 3 spins today. Number 9. Well, we'll find out individually who wins. Number 9 is Alice. Look at that karma. Alice was our first commenter in the show today. She also jumps around to the Rumble and to the Facebook. Thank you very much, Alice. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's refresh one more time just to make sure. Oh, dang. He's Ronaldo. Good luck. There you go. All right. We're going to spin again. Let's turn this up just a smidge. Can you hear the music now? Now you can hear it, I know. I think 15 would be nice. There we go. Yeah, congrats, Alice. Oh yeah. Oh wow, the two ones next to each other. I don't think it's going to quite get to the ones though. Looks like a 3. Looks like a 3 to me. Number 3. Who does number 3 work for? Oh, that's not gonna that doesn't work the same as number 2, does it? All right, number 3 was Margaret Jet. MJ's Baked Goods. Hell yeah. No music still? What the heck? All right, so let's just do this. Share in the system audio. Do you hear the music now? uh, you're welcome. Thank you. Cheers. Still no music? What the heck? That's very weird. That's very, very weird, you guys. Freaky is freaking me out. Let's shut it off. Okay. And let's play it again. Let's give it a shot. Maybe I'll turn it up. Turn it up. 25. That's above me, so not above me, but it's gonna interfere with my anything. Let me know. Looks like number 2. Number 2. I think that was JB. JB, congratulations. You hear it now, Diane. Okay. Is it pretty low? Like, is it at a acceptable range? All right, we're going to put all of you that I see commenting on this wheel. Alice, Diane, we see MJ, we see Jess, Rosebud Prime, we see Rose came in here, we see Mr. 505. Anybody else that I'm missing? Oh, Mama Rochi. Oh, 505 Mama. Mama Rochi. Let's go. Okay, that's good. Anybody else that want to be on it, let me know, but we're going to move on. We've got, I don't think I have anything on X, but we could, I guess, go to something. Let's see. I guess one of the former Doge employees was attacked by a bunch of teens. Liquid death. Jeez. Okay, we can't just go scrolling down X. It's going to be insane. Let's see. Let's find. Apothecary's usually got some really good stuff. It's low enough, Diane. Okay, they must have adjusted something in the Rumble Studios, I guess. There's an entire energy or emerging body of science that links the microbiome to mental health. What they call the gut-brain connection. Well, we just watched a different guy about this that maybe is a little less divisive I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind RFK Jr., but the other guy was laid it out a little bit more. Herbal products under threat by law. Herbal products under threat by law. What? What is this? 3 hour long herbal products under threat by law with Sean Buckley. Betty, okay, I see you, Betty. Let me throw you on there. I think I got everybody. Since I'm doing it individually like that and we don't have a huge audience, I can just keep track and have everybody have their one spot on the wheel. I like it. I do prefer everybody over on the Rumble, though. I appreciate that. So this, I'm still trying to figure this out here. Natural Health Products Protection Association. So they're going to take away your homemade stuff. They're going to try anyway. Canada Natural Health. Okay, so it's Canada that's trying to do that. All right. Deadly prevention for treatable infections. Can someone help me understand? Okay, what's this? Children who receive DTP vaccine have 5 times higher risk of dying. Denmark researcher Christine Stabell-Ben featured an inconvenient study found an uncomfortable data point. Interesting. Anything else? Don't you get tired of people saying, show me a published paper that says vaccines are bad? Oh, okay, what's this about? Health effects in vaccinated virus, unvaccinated children. Well, I mean, it's a graph. You can't ever. Well, here's the study, I guess, from the PMC, PubMed Central. Analysis of health outcomes in vaccinated and unvaccinated children, developmental delays, asthma, ear infections, and gastrointestinal disorders. Where'd that graph go? I think I hear my puppy crying upstairs. Well, maybe you should think about that next time. Total patients in pediatric practices. I'm looking for the bigger graph here. I better go check that out real quick, guys. Let me, I don't know. We'll just leave it on that for now. Both dogs are kind of freaking out. Might be somebody here. Coming back for a bong toke. If you can hear me still. I don't know if the music got too loud again. What are you guys freaking out about up here, huh? We're not going outside right now. Thank you. Acting like there's something's going down. No. No. both had to go outside to see that there was no one there. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. You know what? They're gonna drive me to smoking. Alright, let's just go back to me for a moment. If you could. Let's see, I just saw a whole bunch of hashtags. That's enough for me. Marie, hello. Thanks for tagging. I appreciate that. Thanks for the hashtags. You hear me? Okay, good. We could go through the websites. I typically go through a few websites that I like that have different weekly stories. We could check that out here in a moment. But we're getting into that hour and a half area. Cheers. Stoned ladies of WTIF. That's a hand of that's a thumbful, Jess. Hell yeah. And the delay on Rumble there's almost no delay. Let's test that. Let's see a number one now. Anybody, the next person, number one. Okay, maybe there is a delay. Cheers, Ronaldo. All right. Oh, Sandy, let me put you on this wheel, Sandy. Or not Sandy, but Mary. I don't know if you're related to Sandy, but I think so. Okay, there was a bit of a delay. Not as fast as I thought it would be. Maybe before we go on, we should tell you guys about My Gold Guy. Ooh, what's this about? My Gold Guy. Let's read it. Oh, we can't read it. Why is that? Offer does not match the billing earnings. What? Okay, refresh this one time. For 16 cents, My Gold Guy. It's a new ad we haven't read. Check it out. My Gold Guy. Get your free gold and silver guide at mygoldguy.com. All right, folks, quick reality check. The dollar's tanking, inflation's still eating away your savings, and Wall Street, it's a casino rigged for the elites. That's why you should trust My Gold Guy. Go to mygoldguy.com and grab your free gold and silver guide. It's packed with real, no BS info and your on how to protect your wealth with physical, precious metals, not digital promises or paper IOUs. And here's the best part: when you collect with a IRA Barshatsky, he's not a pushy salesman. There's zero pressure. He'll simply answer your questions and help you make the decision that's right for you. Plus, IRA, his name's Ira. I thought they were talking finances here. IRA's got some of the best rates in the entire industry. So don't wait for the next economic shock to wipe out your portfolio. Head to mygoldguy.com right now. Fill out the quick form and get your free gold and silver guide today. Protect your savings before it's too late. Look, I had a gnat land on me. Interesting. A My Gold Guy. They even give his name in there. Let's go. Everyone was like, I don't want to hear the gold guy. Okay. What else do we have before we go today? This is the one we were looking at a minute ago. I didn't see the chart. I was trying to just make it easy and fast. But yeah, there's more and more information out there that is supporting, and not just this, but so many health-related quote conspiracy theories are being debunked and being just not debunked, but proven, I should say. Did they just give me a results conclusion? Okay, here's the conclusion. In the study, which only allowed for the calculation of unadjusted observational associations, higher ORs or observed within or were observed within the vaccinated virus unvaccinated group for developmental delays, asthma, and ear infections. Oh. Further study is necessary to understand the full spectrum of health effects associated with childhood vaccinations. Well, yeah, I mean, I think there should always be study. And you know what? Let's not pretend that vaccines stay the same. Like 100 years from now, the vaccine that you thought was this or that is not the same. It's changed. It's been modified or whatever. So no reason to even to not be checking them out once in a while. What else we got? Foodandwine.com. I didn't really get a chance to check out any articles. There's a surprisingly risky side of waiting tables. Yeah, there's probably risks to doing anything. We tested 6 boxed yellow cake mixes to find the best. No. How to roast crisp, not soggy vegetables according to chefs. How to get some crisp vegetables. 10 clever OXO tools to tackle yucky kitchen sink messes. That might be a good idea. Might be a good one. More often than not, the kitchen sink is home to dirty dinner dishes, wine glasses from the party the night before, or sheet pans with stubborn baked-on cookie residue. Whatever the reason, something always needs to be cleaned up, including the kitchen sink itself. Whenever we have a little kitchen sink or kitchen cleaning task, we like to turn the OXO Good Grips line. The OXO Good Grips line. So they're trying to tell you about this product. We'll look at it. Okay. There's a carrot peeler in the picture. Bye, Mama Rochi. Have a good day. Thank you for chilling. Depending on when you were born, you may never know, or never know, or know in the world where carrot peeling was a source of low energy dread or low level dread. What? Not necessarily due to the task's tedium, but rather the unpleasant sense memory of the bent metal handle of a swivel peeler. Oh, I see. So the whole handle part is really the... Huh. Okay, so I bet there's more items to this. That's their whole product? Is a carrot peeler? Alright. Okay. So they got other stuff. I thought so. Figured they had other good grip. It must be a style of gripping things using the little fins. It makes sense. Okay. Well, what was I originally reading it about? For different kitchen thing, cleaning the kitchen, I see. So that's what they say to use. Does anyone use one of those brushes that you put soap into? The soap-filled brush? Hey Perry, what's up? Happy Wednesday, brother. Soap dispensing palm brush. And there's the soap dispensing palm brush. I don't have one of those either. I've got a brush, but not one that has soap in it. Stronghold suction sponge holder. That's a cool idea. I like that. A sink caddy. Okay. Hang that on the wait. Oh no, you have to screw that in, it looks like. Huh. You've used them, Alice? The ones, yeah, like they get leaky, don't they? They kind of start leaking and you can't keep using them. Stainless steel soap dispenser. That's kind of cool. Small sink mat. I have these like washable mats that you put the drying racks on. Aluminum fold flat dish drying rack. That thing would hold very few dishes. What are you going to put on that? Large silicone drying mat. Small squeegee. A squeegee? Okay. Deep clean brush set. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's got the little rubber knife on the end. I think that's it. All right. All right, let's check out Marijuana Moment real quick. We've got about a half hour to look at this and maybe check out a couple other sites. Let's look business. Target begins selling THC-infused cannabis drinks as Congress debates possible hemp law reversal. Oh, snap. 6 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Okay, that's too far. Let's just go back to... More than 200,000 people were arrested for marijuana in the U.S. last year, FBI data shows. Well, 188,000. From 2 hours ago, top marijuana advocacy group urges collaboration with industry amid rise of neo-prohibitionist movement. Ooh, there's a neo-prohibitionist movement. What's neo mean? I forget. 3 hours ago from Science and Health, it says legalizing medical marijuana leads to significant reduction in opioid prescription, and another study shows. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this recently. Like you kind of have to have one or the other. You kind of have to have a pain relieving, a pain type of medication for all sorts of stuff, you know, so that we're not pouring whiskey into the wound or whatever like we used to do. Well, that's for sanitation, never mind, or for infection. I guess we would drink the whiskey for the pain relief. But yeah, so it's either opioids or cannabinoids. Like, so I think it's that, you know, that's why you're seeing a drop in the opioid use. It's rising the allowance of cannabinoid use. See, from 6 hours ago in politics, and this is marijuanamoment.net, by the way. VA official says federal government must gear up for expanding psychedelic medicine for veterans. Okay. I want to check that out. See, 7 hours ago in politics, Oklahoma marijuana campaign in home stretch for 2026 legalization initiative with under 3 weeks to collect signatures. Okay, Rose, we can go check that out. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm afraid it's a little too loud still. I'm going to watch it later and be like, what the... Why didn't anybody tell me my butt was this big? You know, just like the guy in Spaceballs. He gets turned around and from the teleporter and he's looking down at his own butt and he's like, what? North Carolina could lead the nation in expanding psychedelic access for veterans. Okay. As Ohio's intoxicating hemp product Ban takes effect. Business owners brace for impact. Newsom vetoes California bill to let marijuana businesses deliver products directly to patients. Oh, he's not going to get help. He's not going to get any likes for that one. Supreme Court denies one case on gun rights for marijuana consumers, but justices will discuss several others this week. Uh-oh. Are they going to decide to take our guns away? From 4 hours ago, Missouri marijuana dispensaries could offer curbside pickup under new rules proposed by state officials. That's interesting. That could be pretty good. Also could be kind of dangerous too. All right, Rose, let me go pull these pictures up that you sent me. Get the camera back. Oh yeah, didn't I say I was gonna? Yeah, let's go up here. Well, let's see who's awake out there. Give me a hashtag something. I don't care what. Give me some smoke emojis or something. I'm gonna go pull up some pictures from Miss Rose. That's funny. Tomorrow is People in the Boxes at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Remember, we play a game that you can play with along with in the chat and win extra chances to win the door prize. It's a pretty fun little game. Where was I going? I'm not seeing anything. Rose, did you send it to my page? I guess I can refresh the screen one time. Give me a one time for one time. Refresh the old screen. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All I see is this guy named Brandon Beck saying, "What a fucking weirdo." So that's all I see, guys. Let's just start calling it out. Let's just be out about it. You guys know me. I don't mind matching someone. You wanna come at me like that publicly? Fine. Got my Halloween decorations up yesterday. Nice, Alice. I need to get some Halloween decorations. Oh, cool. PITB. That's right, Margaret. Is it one of your favorites? Your favorite shows that I do? I actually really like it now, especially. I mean, I always liked it because I liked the conversation. But now that we're playing a game show kind of thing with it, it's so much more fun. And it's not like game night. It's a different thing altogether. I guess I like games. Rose, I'm still looking here. I'm not seeing anything. If you send it to my page, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get to. I'll just wait to hear from you. If you could just send it to my profile, that'd be great. See if somebody messages me during the show, I will tag them. Oh, Perry, are you still here? If you're still here, I'll put you up on the wheel. Well, I can just do it. If you're not here, you have to be here to win. Wouldn't let you send it there? I'm going. Huh. Where did you send it? I'm not seeing it. On the post? No. I guess you could just put it on the post, I wonder. That's okay. We can check out. I'm going to check out Farm Week now, just real quickly to check out the headlines. Defining clean transportation standards for Illinois. Good. That's good. Definitely want it to be transported cleanly. More than half of Illinois communities have enacted a local grocery tax. CTS is a market-based policy designed to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from transportation fuels. Well, that's good, I guess. Above normal temperatures to mostly continue through October. Really? We're only halfway, folks. And I had to turn the air on yesterday. So, whoa. Jefferson County AITC brings fifth graders to the farm. That's good. I like that. More fifth graders at the farm, please. IAA Foundation distributes over $660,000 to ag in the classroom. Oh yeah, I meant to hit this, didn't I? Tracking. Didn't I send you a picture? I thought I took a picture and sent it to you. You are here, Perry? Okay, I got you on there. Yeah, Rose, it's in one of the two. You got two different accounts now that I'm sending things. Welcome. Yeah, I sent you. It was before we had talked. Pin. There we go. I pinned it. Boom. Kaboom. We got it. Not yet. Yeah, no, I pinned it. You got it. Wheat board election. The wheat board. Isn't that so crazy? We have to have a board for wheat. Can you imagine like the secret society of wheat, or like then there's the corn people, and like all the major crops, and that's it: corn, wheat, and soybeans, and maybe rice. Like they're the secret society. They wear wheat on their head. New York had cannabis sales worth over 21 to 22 million for the month of August. Oh wow. There's a Halloween party at a dispensary. That's pretty cool. There's the crop watchers. It's like they're the most wanted or something. Here we are. You can see them. They're watching the crops. Just watching. IFB announces actively engaged student of the month for October. Actively engaged student of the month. The importance of managing seed banks. Oh, that's a big one. Even an annual loss of 25% to 50% of weed seeds can effectively slow the growth of weed population. What? So they want to slow the growth of weed population? A lot of weeds are beneficial. We just don't use anymore. So many medical plants that we think are weeds. So I don't really know what that means. Semlo, the longer it goes, the higher the pressure. Update on legislative, regulatory, and advocacy matters that are important to IFB and its members. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. I love you all. Heat delays peak fall colors. Yeah, that's true. Like, I'm going to have to mow my grass. The heat has delayed the part of that wonderful part of the year for me in Illinois where I get to quit mowing the grass. I let it go for a while, and it's not really growing slowly or growing fast, but it's still a little bit longer now. I should probably have to mow it. I should mow it. All right, I think that's about it today. I mean, there's a couple here that I mildly want to read, but I'm not too worried about it. Maintaining seed banks. Be dormant, surviving for decades. That's what's up. And then even then, you might still find out of many years after that, you might still find a few that are good in old long-term seed banks. All right, everybody, let's go. I think everybody's got one spot on. Oh no, Alice gets 2 spots because she was our first commenter during the show today. Anybody else that I missed? If you're out there, speak now or forever hold your peace. Marie, I got you on here. Ronaldo. Brian Williams, if you're still here, leave me a comment. Tell me if you're here. Because they are Republicans and they don't like weed. No, it's not cannabis. If you're talking about this, they're talking about weeds, like in the garden weeds. All right, this goes for the door prize, and you guys get the chance to choose an extra spot on the wheel for the level up mycology. Diane, I think I got you on here. Yes. Making sure. And we'll take another puff. Betty, I'm pretty sure we got you on here as well. Yes, I see you there. Thank you for hanging out with us. We need to get you over on Rumble, Betty. I think you'd enjoy it. All of the hashtag ladies of WTIF are hanging out on Rumble. They're waiting for you. Need to get you in on locals too. My 2 favorite, I'm on a dozen other apps that I don't even need to list right now, but locals and Rumble are owned by the same. They're the same company, and they treat me pretty good. I think there's a glitch right now because I think they gave me too much money this month, but I'm not going to say anything. Wait, I just did. Oh shit. I'm not worried about it. If it gets fixed, more power to them. Or if it was legitimate, thank you then, Rumble. Appreciate it. Jess, Pretzel, Rosebud, Prime, Contender, are you here, Jess? She just said congratulations. You said congratulations to your. Were you saying that to yourself, or were you saying it thinking that it was going to be someone else? Congrats, Jess. Oh, you were saying congrats to the. No, I don't know what you were saying. Probably to yourself, I guess. Jess Rosebud Prime at the door prize. Now, you can let me know now, Jess, or whenever, if you want the spot on the wheel or the typical indoor farmer coupon. Am I on the list? Maybe Ronaldo. Let me go look here. Please no mycology, just a ticket. Okay. Here, let me pull it up, brother Ronaldo. So you have to go to my profile. It'll be one of the top 10 or 15 pictures. Like if I go back here, you just go to my profile and you'll see it. Boom, right there. It's the one that's 3D, and it says right over here the October 3rd gives you 3 things that you have to do, like the post. And I also said I gave you some options in here. If you if you share this post and tag me in the share, meaning like it's a post on Facebook and not, shared to somebody's email or whatever, you can tag me and you'll get an extra spot on the wheel. And also, if you are a subscriber, one of my subscribers on the indoorfarmer.locals.com, or you can let me know that you're a subscriber on Facebook or somewhere else, then you will get another spot. That's my prerogative. I want to show that extra love to those who take the time to do that. I'm seeing a T right here. It must be a typo. So you got to tag at least 3 friends. Try not to tag the same people as others do, I say. You also, rule number 2 was you have to be following myself, my profile, my page, and this Level Up Mycology page. Next time we do this, we're going to do it again. The next time you're going to be required to go to the Level Up Mycology and hit the little box that says invite 1,000 friends. Or maybe not. I don't know. That's something I thought of, but it's kind of not everybody is cool about that if you're inviting them to like a mycology page. Although mycology is good for everybody. It's not that you have to be into psychedelic mushrooms to learn about how to grow your own, learn about the benefits of mushrooms, all that kind of stuff. So, Ronaldo, does that help, bro? Does that help? Make sure you come over here, do the things, tag a couple people. Everybody that I see coming. So this way, I don't really have to go and make sure that you shared it, but the people that did share it would have tagged me or should have tagged me. And we'll all get an extra spot. It's a lot of like work for me to like pick apart and find out who's got extra spots, but I like throwing extra challenges at you, and if you do that, then you should get a little something more. You got it, bro? Okay. Cheers. It's crazy to find a troll at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but we did today. That's all good. It's not going to bring me down. We had a good show. Appreciate everybody who's been here. I actually think I might go over to locals for a change. Got some Kill Tony to watch probably from this week, and can chill out for a little bit. An after show, if anyone's interested, we'll head over there at the indoorfarmer.locals.com. And I usually it's a free hangout. We're hanging out. We'll watch. I'll pull up Kill Tony on the screen, and we'll just laugh our butts off, and maybe smoke a little cannabis. But that's your prerogative. You don't have to do that in order to enjoy the hangout, because we listen to some cool. We'll find some music videos. Might find some comedy. It's a good time. Jess, thank you. But yeah, not a lot of people find us over there for that, but I think that's really one of the most fun things that I do, because you may or may not watch live streamers, quote, over on like Facebook or something. Or what I mean by that is like on the phone, the up and down look, like the TikTok style live streaming. That's different than me doing a show. This is why we're widescreen here. We're widescreen, baby. This is a show. I have segments. I do things on, scheduled and stuff. But the live streaming is kind of boring sometimes because you can't play music that you want to play. You can't pull up a video. Hey, I want to show you guys this weird video. I do that a little bit on this show. Hopefully I get a pass because it's part of the show to show off the health and wellness videos. But for us to do things on Facebook that's even the slight bit copyright claimed, is you get knocked down right away. And so over on locals, though, you can hang out behind the Sauron's eye away from the away from the prying eyes, and it's fun and it's free. You can pay to be a supporter and get in on game night and everything else, and the number wheel and such. But the locals hangout is free, so let's get over there right now. Remember, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central Time, people in the boxes. I think we talked about it last week. I think we're going to talk about pranks. It doesn't have to be Halloween pranks, but there probably will be some talk about Halloween pranks, those kind of things. Throwing of the egg, throwing of the TP, whatever else. Stealing of the candy. I don't know. But we're going to be there. You can play the Story Boxes game with us. It's going to be fun. Anyway, go sign up at indoorfarmer.locals.com. I'll be there in just a minute. Peace.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Waylon the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro set up, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Waylon's here, and